Hey guys, welcome to another Protecting New Horizons video. This should be episode number 49 of the series. I've been just doing some random stuff, improving the base where possible. So yeah, I guess not that much happened. And I don't think I said this in the last episode, but this is probably the part of the pack which I hate the most. So I'm not sure how further beyond I'm going. So yeah, the next episode or the one after that, they might be the last. I'm not sure. But they we'll see. We'll see eventually. With that out of the way, I actually recorded another episode, but I ended up deleting that. So yeah, in the meantime, I updated the pack, faced some issues, still facing some issues. I'll talk about more about those as the video goes on. But yeah, the main thing is I just completed the Eye of Harmony. I haven't really set it up yet. Still have a bunch of stuff to complete. But at least I completed the structure. Now I just need to build the automation um, and the deep line to put inside. But yeah, that's something we'll take care of in a bit. Also, just want to say what I think about the Eye of Harmony. The concept is good, but I think it's not really that well executed. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of this multi-block. All in all, I guess it got an improvement the past few updates, but I remember before it was a pain to automate this at least. But we'll see how this goes this time around. Yet to start on it, I'm not really looking too forward to that, to be honest. But yeah. Besides this, let's see. I'll just go through the base and see. I crafted the other modules, the exotizer, but I don't think we need it yet. And even if we do, I have no space to place it. Um, so I'm waiting to unlock the the modules. I need this one, so I'm at here. Need this one. This costs 7, but I think we should be. Not, we are not really close to getting it, but yeah, it's going slowly, I guess. Eventually we'll get it. I don't think we need it right this moment. We first need the tier 7 Eye of Harmony, I'm pretty sure, for us to require the Quark stuff. But yeah, I updated the pack like I've said. Unfortunately, yet again I had to partition the cells again. Fortunately this time they were much less that required. The partitionings change compared with the last time. So that was good at least. But unfortunately, this has been the biggest update type of biggest nightly build I've ever had. Um, there are a ton of recipes that were changed. First and foremost, that were changed. I haven't really seen any information regarding that in the change logs. At least I didn't notice. Yeah, one of them was the batteries. Yeah, this recipe is actually this one, but they are the same either way. But this is not craftable, and that's because they changed so that the Epigen plates would take a full stack of, well, double Epigen plates, but this only stack up to 32. So yeah, they did a bunch of changes in the assembly line because most of recipes that require duplicate stuff, they ended up just stacking them into a single item. And probably when they stacked the both sets of double Hypogen plates, the 32 plus 32 to the 64, they didn't notice that they don't actually stack up to 64. can show you guys here. F64 here. If I grab, I just have 32. So yeah, this is a major inconvenience right now because this basically, unless I take everything out and cheat the item in and delete everything and clear the assembly line. Otherwise, we get the stuck assembly lines, and that's not good. But yeah, that's a complaint. Actually, a really big complaint. There was more recipes that changed. Some of in the components assembly line as well. Probably others that I'm forgetting since I updated this like 5 days ago already, something like that. I thought this was going to be a 2-hour endeavor upgrading the client and the server. It turned out to be a all-day endeavor, which I was not really too thrilled about, especially since with how buggy this nightly version has been. I'm using 909 for those interested. It's been very painful, if I had to say. But yeah, moving on. Bending machine, forming press now gone. I mean, this is still here, but it's not really used. As you guys can see, it's not really connected. They are now here, both the bending and the forming. We finally got them in the twist versions. I was really annoyed with the slow of the bending and the slow of the forming, especially this recipe here for the orundum plates. This is one thing I don't really understand for the orundum. The only way we can get the ingot for this, I think it's the ingot, or yeah, I think it's the ingot for this is to craft the plates, but we need to do it using tiberium and raw silicon, and in the meantime, we have like 3 billion orundum dust, which we cannot use for the plates or whatever it is. So we need to go for this recipe, which for me it makes no fucking sense, but I guess it's more GTNH things, I guess. Then coming over here, a full new laser engraver. This one is dedicated for the catalysts. I've been doing them manually still. I can actually bump this up. I've been doing them manually, but right now we have a good stock of them. As you guys can see, 2 billion replacement, almost 2 billion isotic. So we are pretty good on those. And we have passive infinity and hypergem. I actually feel like I should switch the recipe for the infinity, but I'll take a look at that after. So of course we have infinity on this one, and we have hypergen on this one. And I also crafted the this thingy that turns dimensional alignment matrix, which basically gives the DTPF perfect overclocking, but it uses more catalyst. This right now it just has one perfect overclocking for the hypergen. Basically, it consumes more isotic in this case, which actually is, I think, triple the amount. Let's see. This should have been 1,000, so it's 3,200. So yeah, it's more than triple the amount. Slightly more than triple. Which I guess it's too much, especially since this is just a single perfect overclocking. But yeah, I guess it's not bad since it's 4 times less the time. But yeah, I tried also using it in this one, but I didn't really manage to do it. I guess it's because I'm using the crafting input buffers. Even if I have additional stock, the excited stuff in stock, it still doesn't really use it to craft. I tried adding it here in a separate input bus or edge, but it still didn't pick it up. The of course these edges have perfect isolation, so we'll only consume what's inside. But since this is different, I guess it would use that, or I thought it would use them even with that, but I guess not. So that's a shame. But yeah, that's that. I've also added a bunch of new assembly lines. Most of them are for the stuff for the I have Harmony, so yeah, not really that interesting. Also, another thing that changed with the update was these assembly lines were one ticking before, and now well, now they are again. But with the update, they stopped one ticking and started being two ticks recipes. So they changed something with the these thingies. I'm not really sure what. Probably the power. But yeah, that wasn't really fun. This update hasn't really been fun. And also the computers. Oh, this is a major one. I feel like this is a major complaint here. I think I need to adjust the sound. Okay, it's good. Major complaint here. All the open computer stuff stopped working, especially this one for the tier 3. Because they decided to add tiers to the transposers that we use with the open computers. They decided to add limits to how much we can, well, transpose at a time per tier. So right now I had to basically take that transposer. What is the recipe for the transposer? In this one, it now has a limit, so you can upgrade to a pump to improve the limit you can transfer. But still, I find it a pretty dumb change. But yeah, it is what it is. This one really annoyed me because I spent like 2 hours trying to figure out why this wasn't working, and it was a simple change that I didn't really see documented anywhere. I had to look for the only way I knew this existed was by looking at the PR, which was insanity. Also, another thing that I must mention is that for this version there hasn't really been any new features, or at least major features announced in the Discord. Even though there are a ton of new stuff being added for this update. So yeah, that's also not helping. But anyway, let's keep on moving. I feel like we can go downstairs. I didn't do anything here, I don't think. Oh, yeah. Actually, I don't think I mentioned this last time, but I added this new molecular constructor. This is just for the electrolyzer, so that I don't have to keep switching this one here. So right now we just have two. This one has actually 17 slices, and yeah, it went through the backlog pretty quickly. So we are good on that now. But yeah, let's keep on moving. I guess the next thing is fusion. Again, fusion also received a few changes. First one, I guess you can see Mark 4s and Mark 5 reactors lost their connected textures. Not sure if this is Angelica or if this is a texture update. But yeah, these ones, they, well, ripped for them. Not really sure what happened. And also the Mark 4s are the same. So they now look very much ugly. Don't really like them. So I hope they fix this. And also for the Mark 3s, they might seem good on the surface, but if you look into the whale, you can see that they are now just a block of tungsten steel, the tungsten steel casing block. And the same if I go to my ME system and search for them. Yeah, this must be a bug. It's pretty annoying again. I hope they fix this for the next nightly. So yeah, at this point, yeah, relatively annoyed with this update. Not only that, but they also changed some of the recipes. Not really the amount of the resources they take, but the amount of power they use to run, and the amount of power they use to start the recipe. So some compacts had to add additional hatches, both for capacity and for power, which was very annoying again. A change that I didn't think it was really necessary, but again, they did the change, so I guess we have to put up with it. But yeah, also as you guys might notice, some more compacts were upgraded. I feel like these three here were already here last time, but I did these three here as well. I was actually going to do this one as well, I think. Was it this one? No, it wasn't this one. Was it this one? No, it wasn't this one. Which one was it? I feel like it was this one. Might have been that one. Um, Need to upgrade the this one also for Mark 5, but which one was it? Was it this one? Nope. I think it was, yeah, the zinc plasma. The zinc plasma is going up now, but it was very low this morning. Anyway, more fusion, which is always good. I had to also upgrade some fluid extractors to be able to produce enough fluids for the compacts. But yeah, that's mostly it down here. I still want to add more ABSs, but yeah, right now I feel like this is the only one that really matters, since you use this for the passive hypergen. But yeah, that's I think that's mostly it this week. Like I've said in the beginning, no really big changes. I don't think. I guess I also upgraded this stuff, but this is not really that important. I don't think. But yeah, that's mostly. Oh, piece! I completely forgot about this. I think I didn't really have these here last time. But yeah, this is the twist fluid solidifier, UMV64 amp wireless. All of the recipes are here. It looks like molten neutronium is not really going, so let's give it a push. It has been happening for some time. I think this Swiss machine is bugged. Let's go. There we go. Yeah, the solidifier, I had to do some changes in the code. It was one of the machines that broke with the upgrade. I had to do the changes in the code myself, so I'm not really sure if they are right or not. But yeah, looks like sometimes this gets stuck, which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah. And on this side, we have fluid extractor, 64 amp UMVH as well. And for now, this is just really doing reinforced glass because this was extremely slow and it was bottlenecking our fluid extractor there. But yeah, I believe that's pretty much it. I also crafted another one of these. This one is currently in chemical bath mode. But yeah, I plan to add another one here, and that one will be in autoclave mode. The autoclave that we have right now, I mean, it's fine. It's fine, but for some recipes, it starts to be a little bit slow. It's not really a bottleneck, I don't think. Um, but yeah, we could improve its speed, I guess. But anyway, I feel like that's everything for this week, or at least today. Yeah, this part of the pack really bores me, so I haven't really been playing that much. Um, yeah, hopefully when I automate this, it will be a little bit more cool, I guess. But yeah, and I also need, of course, the gorge to get the other module, but I don't really want the other module as well. So yeah, just a really big boring part of the pack, I feel like. But yeah, that's pretty much it. See you guys next time. Bye bye.